It is good to be back out here in my hut. Now most of the season I've been fishing out of my cousin's hut. He built a brand new one, that nice hut that you see in the other videos, and we've been fishing out of that. Today I'm on my own out here at Sibbald Point, one of my favorite places to just walk out of and fish. You saw me a lot here last year fishing off Sibbald Point. I don't tend to catch much here, but I usually see whitefish, and so far today I haven't. Now if you follow along on my Instagram stories, I did a little report this morning, drilled a hole roughly a kilometer offshore, and I had at least a foot of ice, which is good. Sorry, fishy coming in. Fish are coming in, but no bite on that one. Now back to it, a foot of ice, again, almost a kilometer offshore, Sibbald Point. I haven't been out here in a little while to make a report, but I'm finally out on the ice, so it's nice to see that foot of ice. There are people further out than me. I don't know what they're on, but I'm glad I came out here and make a video for you. There's not a lot of information on Sibbald Point when I look around. Even for my own knowledge, I was trying to find out if anyone knew the ice conditions before I headed out here this morning. So I decided to come out this morning and have a look for myself. Not clear as glass, but definitely good solid ice. There's not too many people out here. I know this year's been pretty mild and sketchy and a lot of people don't feel comfortable. This morning I've never seen so little people parked at Sibbald Point. Literally 10 cars this morning, 10 trucks. And only half of them with trailers, so on machines. But again, I just think people didn't really know the conditions out here. It was hard to walk. I walked today. If I'm unsure of conditions, I'll walk rather than bring the machine. But with all that snow we just got the other day, it was pretty tough walking out here. Maybe I'm just out of shape, but adding 6 inches of snow to the lake doesn't make it easy for anybody. So I didn't get it on this camera, GoPro footage, that jumbo perch. That is the biggest jumbo perch I've ever caught. What a monster. I didn't weigh it, measure it. You can just tell it's huge. Personal best perch today. And honestly, if I don't get that whitefish, I'm still happy about that. Pretty cool. It just kind of came up out of nowhere. There was another perch interested, and that one just showed it who's boss and went for the bait. And on bottom, I'm using a Meigs with a little tail that I made off of some other bait. And in my experience, it's not very often that you get a perch to bite a Meigs. That's a fair sized bait. But I released her. I don't keep the big jumbos like that. Full of eggs, they go back. Coming out here all by yourself with a big pop-up tent. This tent's 8x8. It's massive, it's heavy. Even though the time lapse shows that I set it up pretty quickly, if there's any little bit of wind, it's real difficult. I like to put one anchor in the ground to tie it to first as I open it, just in case the wind starts to blow it around. Another thing I like to do when I drill my anchors in and they seem a little wobbly, or you get that top layer of ice that breaks apart, afterwards I go around and pour a little bit of water around each tie down so it'll solidify and get rid of that wiggle. Come on, Mr. Whitefish, where are you? I just want one. Is that too much to ask for? One whitefish, I'm happy. I'm not sure I'll get back out here at Sibbald Point again before the end of the season. I've been fishing the other side of the lake quite a bit. Good Lord. These are huge perch. And they're very finicky. You can see them on the camera. I'll pop that up. Oh, there's all kinds. The Meigs is the best lure in my opinion on Simcoe for whitefish, but when you get these jumbo perch come in, they're real finicky. I just dropped the bait a little bit and they don't seem interested, yet when you bring them up, they spit out gobies. So when I drop the lure down like you do for whitefish, like a goby would do, they don't seem that interested. Alright, I'm going to shut the windows, go stealth, really try to get something good. I got a couple hours left out here. Going to make the most of it. See you later. Ooh, it's lunchtime. One of the best times. Now, if you remember from other videos, butter chicken and tikka masala, that's one of my favorite things out here. It's kind of become one of my staple lunches out here. Heat up on my buddy heater. Can't beat it. The aroma. You know, when I'm in my hut, I eat well. That's one of the things I'm known for. If you've been watching through the years, especially last year, I try to always have a good meal out here on the ice. Try to take one home, but I bring one just in case. Look at that whitefish. What? Wow, uninterested. Just came in, and I've only come out here once in like 3 years and not seen a whitefish. It was looking that way earlier on, but at least I saw one, I can say that. What a cool shot though, just swimming across the camera. I tried to drop the one lure a bit, didn't seem interested. Well, that's going to conclude my day out here, Sibbald Point. Happy to get out here in my own hut. Love this blue hut. So much room for activities. But at least I saw a whitefish. That counts to me. And I caught my personal best perch. So that's pretty cool. As much as I like to catch a whitefish, have a nice dinner, it's just not in the cards today. But hopefully this video helps, just in the fact that I got out here Sibbald Point, showed you how thick the ice is. When a machine does go by, the hole bounces a little bit, the water in the hole. That's normal. I hadn't seen that much on the other side of the lake, just here, but we have a foot of ice. As you go further, I'm not sure what they have. I've heard it goes down to 6, obviously, if you go further, but there are huts north of me. If you just want to walk out, you can come out a kilometer, but honestly, I think if you walk about 300 feet offshore, you'll get into 15 feet and you'll find some perch there too. I just try and get to the 30-foot mark to find some whitefish, but they're not biting. So anyway, hopefully this video helps again. And if and when you do get out here, be safe. I have my ice picks, my floater suit, all that. That right there, that thingy, that's a Coast Guard radio. Anything happens, I can call them right away for help, or if I see someone else in danger. I like having that thing a lot. So just be safe, but have some fun. I don't want to say it, but the season's going to end soon. But I'll get out for some more fishing. So until then, you stay safe, happy and healthy. I'll see you in the next video. Whoop.